The O.J. Simpson trial was one of the most high-profile and controversial trials in American history. It began on January 24, 1995, and ended with a verdict on October 3, 1995. The trial was televised live, and it captivated the nation, with millions of people tuning in every day to watch the proceedings. The trial was the result of the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson, the ex-wife of former football star O.J. Simpson, and her friend Ron Goldman. The two were found brutally murdered outside of Nicole's home in Brentwood, California on June 12, 1994. O.J. Simpson was immediately a suspect in the case due to his history of domestic violence against Nicole and his proximity to the crime scene. The trial was presided over by Judge Lance Ito, and both the prosecution and defense teams were made up of high-profile attorneys. The prosecution argued that Simpson had motive, opportunity, and means to commit the murders. They also presented DNA evidence that they claimed linked Simpson to the crime scene. The defense, led by attorneys Robert Shapiro, Johnny Cochran, and F. Lee Bailey, argued that the evidence against Simpson was circumstantial and that he was being framed by the police department. The trial was filled with dramatic moments, including Simpson's attempt to flee from police in a white Ford Bronco, which was broadcast live on television. The defense team also introduced the notion of a dream team of lawyers and brought in expert witnesses to testify on Simpson's behalf. The prosecution was criticized for mishandling evidence and for the performance of lead prosecutor Marcia Clark. Throughout the trial, tensions ran high, with heated debates about race, gender, and the criminal justice system. The defense team argued that Simpson was being targeted because he was a wealthy black man, and they pointed to the history of police brutality against black people in Los Angeles. The prosecution countered that Simpson was being given preferential treatment because of his celebrity status. In the end, the trial lasted for 9 months and resulted in a verdict of not guilty for Simpson. The verdict was met with mixed reactions, with some celebrating Simpson's acquittal and others expressing outrage and disbelief. The trial is still studied today as an example of how the criminal justice system can be affected by race, wealth, and celebrity status.